Today we're gonna ask some people a couple questions about meat consumption. Let's get it. What is your name and how old are you?
I am Marijn Suiker. I'm 19 years old.
Would you consider yourself an animal lover?
I guess so, yeah.
Do I look at the camera? Do I look at you?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay, so how old are you and what's your name?
My name is Nadezhda and I am 21 years old.
Okay. Would you consider yourself an animal lover?
I do actually, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what do you think about animal cruelty?
No, I do not like that. No. I do not like animal cruelty.
And do you eat meat and why?
I eat meat. I am actually more careful with the consumption of meat like for the last 2 years, so I'm trying to eat less, for example. Or also certain types of meat, not every type of meat. But now I'm actually mainly focusing on fish and chicken.
Okay.
Still bad, but yeah.
What do you think about animal cruelty?
Yeah, bad, I guess. Yeah,
Okay. And do you eat meat?
I do, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. My sister's vegetarian, which is very good. I guess I've just been raised with meat. I guess it's just in my system to eat meat, but you don't have to, per se. So I guess, yeah. But I'm kind of flexible. I don't really eat a lot of meat, but some, yeah.
Okay. And do you know what happens before meat gets on the shelf?
Animal gets raised, probably in fairly bad conditions. Gets killed in, I guess, decent conditions. Some get gassed, I heard. Pigs, but I don't really eat pig, so that's
It's better.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's haram.
But yeah, it's pretty bad conditions. So yeah.
What is your name and how old are you?
My name is Ivar
Yeah.
and I am 57.
Okay. Would you consider yourself an animal lover?
Not really.
What do you think about animal cruelty?
Cruelty, I hate it.
Okay. Do you eat meat?
Sometimes.
Why?
Because I just believe I need sometimes.
Okay. Do you know what happens before meat gets on the shelf?
I will be very honest, not completely 100% because I had a friend of mine that actually watched like a video, a really detailed video. I'm terrified of the fact that you can actually see it on YouTube, but maybe it's for the better. But she watched the video and she literally immediately became a vegetarian. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay. And do you feel responsible of the death of an animal when you eat meat? Do you ever think about it when you're eating meat?
No, maybe arrogantly or badly, like, I don't know, it's pretty bad, but when I eat meat, I'm genuinely enjoying the meat. I know it sounds really bad, but I'm not thinking about the fact that the animal had to die, and maybe in a cruel way that's
In a cool way, yeah.
yeah, well, that makes me feel extremely bad now. But no, maybe I should think more about it, yeah.
Okay. And do you feel responsible of the death of an animal when you're eating meat?
No, because it feels so far away. Because you just buy the end product, but don't really realize what's behind it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna show you a couple pictures, and I want you to think about if you would buy this meat if you see these images on the packaging.
Yeah, probably not. It's kind of like the cigarettes, what they do with the cigarettes, kind
Yeah.
of those black lungs.
That's where it's actually inspired from. Will this interaction make you think twice when you're buying meat?
I think so, definitely with the contrast then with like vegetarian alternatives. Yeah, the contrast is just very big, and when you get like directly exposed to what is happening like behind the scenes, I guess, it makes you think twice, definitely.
Do you feel responsible for the death of an animal when you eat meat?
Yes.
What do you think about this picture?
Yeah, that's the process of slaughtering. Yes. Yeah, it's very cruel. Yeah.
Would you still buy meat if these pictures are in the packaging?
That's a difficult question. Yes.
Would you
Do I
still
see-
buy meat if these pictures are in the packaging?
Like on the packaging?
Yeah.
No. No. Do you have more of these or
No,
one?
only these two.
Okay.
So you wouldn't buy meat?
No.
No? And do you think this interaction make you think again before you buy meat the next time?
It definitely did. Yeah, in a long time I haven't thought about that. Didn't have like a reason to think about it. So now you actually did made me think about it, guys, and
Yeah.
it's for the better. Yeah.
Okay. And overall, over this interview, what would you think? Is your opinion about this meat marketing a positive thing or a negative thing? Because the sake of this is for the environment of the earth.
You mean with the images?
Yeah.
I think that actually that's quite an effective strategy for making people buy less meat, because if you put that on a package, indeed, at least for the people that consider themselves people that can empathize with others, then it would just make you feel like less. What am I trying to say? It will make you consider your purchase before actually buying it.
Will this interaction make you think again before you buy meat?
No.
No? So you would just still buy meat like how you used to do?
Yes.
Okay. And what is your overall opinion about this new way of meat marketing? Is it positive or negative? Because this is all for the sake of the world, of course.
You mean showing those pictures on the packaging
Yeah.
as a new way of marketing?
Like, as is the way we do put in the Netherlands cigarette packaging,
Yeah, it's
we want to do it for meat.
Yeah. I don't like that way of negative marketing. I would promote positive marketing. So really promote alternatives to meat
Yeah.
and to show what happens to the animals. So I
How
don't
would you
like-
capture that in?
I'm not a smoker. I would not advertise the. I don't like the packaging on the cigarettes.
But don't you think that will prevent people from buying meat in the store?
No,
No.
no, they will buy it anyway.
What is your name and how old are you?
My name is Emir and I'm 15 years old.
My name is Abrar and I'm also 15 years old.
Would you consider yourself an animal lover?
Yes.
Yeah, kinda.
And what do you think about animal cruelty?
I don't really think anything of it. I'm not really associated with it.
No, for pets I don't like it, but for farm animals I like to eat meat, so yeah.
And what is your opinion about this meat marketing? Do you think it's a better influence for the world as a whole or a negative about this?
It's hard to say. I guess it's partly positive because people get to know like what really happens. But I guess there's a balance between like eating meat, but meat can still be kind of good in the way that biological way of raising animals. So a good way of raising animals and a more sustainable way instead of just like indeed killing them in an unsustainable way and a bad way. So I guess there's a balance in there somewhere. We don't have to go fully vegetarian, but it's good, the marketing, definitely.
Thank you. So, what is your name and how old are you?
Torbe, 18 years.
Stefan, 18 years.
Sound like a robot. Okay, would you consider yourself an animal lover?
Sometimes.
For me the same, sometimes.
And what do you think about animal cruelty?
I think it's too harsh right now, but I don't know. Like I'm not in the circuit, so I don't know what's happening over there. So
I think there should be more restrictions against animal cruelty.
So, what is your name and how old are you?
I'm Ashley, I'm 22.
Would you consider yourself an animal lover?
Yes.
What do you think about animal cruelty?
It's bad.
Do you eat meat?
Yes, I
Why?
do. I don't know. I like it. I think people are made to eat meat and like meant to be omnivores. Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying by the structure of our jaws, we are supposed to eat meat?
Yeah, and just with evolution and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. And do you know what happens with meat before it gets on the shelf?
I do know about.
Could you explain a bit?
I know there are places where the animals are treated cruelly, and the I don't know what you call it, killing process is not done in the most humane way.
Do you yourself eat meat and why?
Yeah, I eat meat because I think it's good.
Yeah, it's eaten a lot in my culture, so I eat it a lot.
Okay, and do you know what happens before meat gets on the shelf?
No, I don't know.
I have been in some factories for halal meat, so I know how it is prepared.
Do you feel responsible for the death of the animal when you eat meat?
No, I'm not. I'm not associated with how the animal died. I'm just the one eating it.
Nah, not really. Not really.
Do you eat meat?
Yes,
Why?
because it's tasty.
For me the same, I like it sometimes.
Okay, valid reason, valid reason. Do you know what happens before the meat gets on the shelf?
No,
I have no idea.
Okay, and do you feel responsible of the death of an animal when you're eating meat?
not yet. Not at the moment.
I do.
Okay. I'm now going to show you 2 pictures about what could be on a packaging, and I want you to say if you would still buy this meat if you see this on the packaging.
I think I will still buy it, but I will think some.
Yeah, you will
More
think
about
more
it.
about it.
Yeah.
So probably you would eat meat less often.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would eat it.
Yeah, me too. No, I wouldn't eat it.
Is that a
looks-
chicken?
That's a chicken.
Oh,
It looks disgusting. if I
yeah,
gotta be
it
honest.
looks mutilated. But
This
I
is what you're eating every day.
yeah, I would eat it still. I would.
Will you think about this interaction again when you're buying meat? Do you think for the second time about what happened with the meat?
I might. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I might. Maybe.
And what is your overall opinion about this type of meat marketing? Do you think it's for the benefit, or do you think it's a negative thing to put these kind of images on the shelves?
I think it's better if you put these kind of images on the shelf because people then know what they're eating.
I agree with him. I don't really have anything else to add.
Do you feel responsible for the death of an animal when you're eating meat, or do you even think about it?
Yeah, I do think about it, and I know that happens. Yeah.
I'm going to show you 2 pictures about what could be on a packaging for this type of marketing. So what do you think?
I think it's good. I think it would make people think about buying meat. But I think also a lot of people do know that this happens and still will choose to buy meat.
Will this interaction make you think again before you buy meat the next time in the store?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Do you think this type of marketing has a positive or negative impact on society?
Yeah, positive. I think it would be positive.
Will this interaction make you think twice for the next time you're gonna buy meat?
Yes.
Yes.
And what is your overall opinion about this type of meat marketing? Do you think it's a positive thing or a negative thing to implement this on a wide scale?
I think it's a positive thing. It's like probably the same as
Yeah,
they have
smoking, yeah.
with cigarettes.
Yeah.
You see like what's happening like beneath it. So I think it's
The only
positive.
difference is people are addicted to cigarettes, so they are not likely to stop with that. But we are not addicted to meat, so I think this will work even better when you do it with meat. So it's a nice idea.
Okay, this was the end of the video. Let us know what you think about it and what is your opinion. Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you.